How did the preceding history become a novel? After the mindsets of the Great Depression and World War II, coastal California and American prosperity were creating something new in human history. The challenge of survival was shrinking, and material security and its trappings seemed less necessary. Hedonism was being allowed, if not admired. Coastal California and the Northwest were drifting away from societal restraints and conformity. But we're not the only places. Parts of post-war Europe, Britain, Australia, and New Zealand reflected similar changes. But California led the way in the early 60s, clearer by 1967, and crystal clear in the burgeoning anti-war protests and symbiotic hippie movement of the 70s, joined by music and drugs. Yet tens of millions kept their clothes, haircuts, politics, and values. Still, those who did rebel did so wildly, and California was out there on the edge. So that's where the novel started, California in the early 60s. But lots of authors had covered this, far more talented than I. Ken Kesey, Tom Wolfe, Joan Didion, Christopher Buckley. So I had to be far more specific, far more focused. Farmtown, California, and the friction and conflicts of that time and place. Still, it would take a lot of recollection, conversations, and soul-searching to get a revealing, authentic story. I began that story with the Bracero program in 1942, workers coming in from Mexico to fill the farm labor shortage caused by World War II. When the program ended in 1963, we liberated immigration from Mexico, changing the Hispanic-Anglo equilibrium across the Southwest, leading to unrest, aggression, and conflict, unearthing local frictions more than a century old. Work on the book made me far more aware of the long history and reputation of my hometown going back generations. So, chapter by chapter, phase by phase, the story came into focus. Two white boys, best friends since kindergarten, getting slowly divided over right and wrong, justice and security, the past and the future. Then a critical event in their town causes one of the boys to make a choice that cascades into a crisis, one that divides them and ultimately leads to tragedy.